Hi, this is Rich Lavens of Watlow, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on the Eurotherm EPACK and specifically how to hook your EPACK up to iTools over a network cable. So this is a EPACK. I've got it set for factory default. So first thing you're going to do is run through the quick code. There is another video on this, so I'm not going to spend much time. So we're going to roll through this pretty quick and get to the COM section. But we've got our page key, our down, up, and enter key. So first thing it's going to do is prompt us to go through this. So we're going to hit select our language, English. Our voltage nominal. My load is at 120 volts. My load on this one's only a couple of amps. I'm going to fire inverse variable, V squared control, resistive heater, for the 20 input. So here's where we get into the COM section. So our link speed is auto-negotiated, that's correct. Our IP mode by default pops up to DHCP, but in our case, iTools really likes a fixed IP address. So we're going to hit fixed. This is where we enter our IP address. So here, 192.168. In my case, I want 111. So we're going to hold the up arrow until we get to 111. And the longer you hold it, the quicker the numbers increment. 111.020, I'll just leave that as is. Our subnet mask, that is correct for mine, but you can change it if you'd want. And then finally, on our quick start, we're going to finish and hit yes. And while you're doing this, make sure you have your network cable unplugged. So here we are at the start. If I hit my page key, there's my measurements. But here's the COM, so you can kind of double check to make sure you have that set up correctly. And then if you hit it enough, you'll come back home basically. So once the unit's rebooted, we're going to plug in our network cable, and up here it's going to display a comms password for just a second, not even that. So we'll plug in. There's our comms password, happened pretty quick, but the way around that is if you hold your up button, there's your comms password, 783896. Write that down. And from the instrument standpoint, that's pretty much it. So now we'll pop over to iTools. All right, so we are here at my PC, and we are going to open up iTools. I've already downloaded mine, but if you need to download it, you can go to the Eurotherm.com or Watlow.com websites. And we are going to open up what we call iTools Engineering Studio. And we're here. So as long as your EPACK and your PC are on the same network, you should be able to go out and find that. So I'm going to hit Add. And there is my EPACK. If you don't see this pop up, you may have to go into your command prompt and do a ping. So let's do that real quick. So we're going to type in CMD in my search bar. That's the command prompt. Drag that over. So I'm going to type in the word ping, P-I-N-G, a space, and then the address of your EPACK, or whatever instrument you're trying to find, 192.168.111.20. When I hit enter, it should go out and get 3 replies back from that instrument. If you see this, it means you're connected successfully. So we can shut that off. And again, I already knew I was because it showed up here. So let's click on this. And we're going to hit OK. And here, although we wrote down that password 022138, on your initial connection to iTools, it's going to prompt you to enter a communications password. So we're going to do that. And here's the iTools device password manager. So here's our device. And we want to put in a password for that. Now, whatever password you use is totally up to you, but it has to be at least 8 characters. So I'm going to put EURO EPACK 1 exclamation point. And you can type it again or you can show it. So this is going to be my new password. I'm going to copy that and I'll show you why in a moment. So we're going to copy it. And now we're going to apply to selected device. This will take just a few seconds and it'll update that instrument with the new comms password. And we've succeeded. So we're going to hit OK. That goes away. And we have now connected to that EPACK. Now, the reason I copied that comms password is if I hit my graphical wiring up here, you're going to get a page that looks like this. And over here on the left-hand side, I'm going to grab a comment block. And under the comment editor, I'm going to put comms password. And then I'm going to paste in that password. So when I hit OK, it creates a note up here. When I hit this blue cube, download wiring to instrument right here, it's going to save that note into the instrument itself. Now, that note is not visible from the buttons on the controller. It's strictly stored inside, but when you pull it up in iTools, it will give you that comms password. It's sort of my little hack or backdoor way to keep track of a comms password, because if you lose that password, you'll have to go through and do a cold start on the controller and basically start from scratch. So I'm going to hit this download wiring to instrument. That comms password is now there, and you'll notice up here I'm in the access mode. When that unit is in the access mode, it's basically the same as putting it into engineer or configure mode. That unit does not fire the process when you're in the access mode. So right before I disconnect it, I'm going to click access. That will put the unit back into run mode. It's actually going to reboot. Takes a few seconds to reboot. And now we're rebooted. And then the last thing I'll do is hit remove, which removes it from iTools. And that's it. So really, if you follow the tutorial and get your IP address right and get your passcode put in, you should be able to go out and find those devices on a network cable. Hope you find this video helpful, but reach out and let us know. Thank you so much. Bye.